Well, Christy, welcome to Peterborough United. I know we spoke when you were overseas, but back in the country now, and I guess coming to the training ground today makes it feel a little bit more real.
Yeah, definitely. It was nice to get it done pretty early on the holiday. So I've been stressing out a little bit. I met the manager the day before I went and had a good chat and really liked the ambition of the club and the way it was going, and knew kind of after that meeting that's where I wanted to go.
Yeah, and of course, a modern footballer, when you become out of contract at a club, gives you the opportunity to speak to many different clubs. What made it so attractive to come to Peterborough?
I just think the ambition, sat down with the manager and the way he spoke as well about me and how much he wanted me and everything about the club, the way he wanted to play, the way he wanted going forward, where the club wants to be, and that was what suited me. It seemed like the right fit for me at the time.
Yeah, I guess speaking to Bobby Olejnik, who also played here as a goalkeeper, must have given you an extra bit of advice, because you can listen to a manager and of course they're going to try and sell the club, but it's nice to get first-hand experience.
Yeah, I know a few players that have played here. Obviously Paul Jones was here before, and obviously Bobby and Tom Nichols I know, and they've all enjoyed their time here at the club and said it was a good club to be at, and I think Bobby played under a manager, so he only had good things to say, so that was perfect for me.
And I guess the right time in your career for the next chapter, in terms of you've done your time in League 2 and now it's about testing yourself at the next level.
Yeah, definitely. It was a frustrating few last years with Exeter with not getting the promotions that we wanted, but I've done my time there now and it was time to move on. It was the right time for me to move on, and this seemed the right fit and perfect club to me to move to next.
Yeah. From the outside looking in, Exeter looked a really good club to be part of. As you say, it was disappointing not to get to that next level, because you had a good group of players there, and I guess it's a good grounding for you moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of done my apprenticeship, if you like. I played a lot of games there, a lot of games of Football League. Played at Wembley and them sort of big games, and it's kind of given me the the sort of confidence and also like that experience of playing in them games that I'm ready to go on now and play in bigger games.
Yeah. Speaking to the gaffer about the modern day goalkeeper, what do you look for in terms of your recruitment? Of course, you want keepers to catch, but there's so much different things that keeper needs to do if they're going to be successful nowadays in terms of playing out from the back. You seem comfortable with that, and that's probably part of the attraction that Darren wants to bring you in. Yeah,
no, he said that to me when we sat down. He said that's one of my strengths, which is, I used to love playing at field, like in training a lot. Even as a kid, I used to play in goal on a Sunday and outfield on a Saturday, and all the way through to about 14, 15, until that's when I was a goalkeeper sort of thing. And I love the ball at my feet, calm, always take a touch, don't mind, someone closing me down, it won't bother me at all.
In terms of that decision you made at 14, 15, why did you choose to be a goalkeeper? They say you have to be a bit mad to be a goalie. What made you decide, having played outfield as well, to stick the gloves on permanently?
I just like getting in the way of things and stopping people scoring seemed to be what I was best at, and I had a real love for it, and I take that into my game. I hate being beat, hate conceding a goal, so that's what helps me as a goalkeeper. And
as you've signed at Peterborough, you've obviously seen the players that have come in over the last couple of weeks as well. Obviously the manager's building a squad to try and compete at the top end of League 1, and that challenge is what it's all about, isn't it? Trying to be involved in a promotion push and get over the line. Yeah,
definitely. Unfortunately I've come close in my career, and this team seems, with the ambition, with the signings that the club have made, some brilliant signings, and hopefully we can push on now and get that promotion.
It's all about relationships, isn't it, as a goalkeeper, in terms of your back four, and because it's going to be quite a new back four, you can forge that relationship quite early on. There was so many players that left from the back last year. There's obviously Dan Butler coming in, Al Mason coming in. There's a lot of players at the back who's going to be in the same position as you come 24th of June when you start.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that's important. To get the business done, that sort of crucial side of the team is important to get it done as early as possible and give us the pre-season to sort of bed in and get to know each other and be ready for the first game of the season.
Are you someone who likes pre-season, or just want to get out of the way and get the real stuff started?
No, I hate playing the games that don't mean anything. I'd like to, the big games and where the pressure's on. That's the best games to play in, and you only get that feeling sort of in them competitive games and the league games and cup games. And so pre-season's a bit of it seems longer than it is, just simply because the games mean nothing.